So, Leonie, question. Why did you choose to put your hand up to become a councillor?
That is actually a really, really good question. Number one, in Esperance, to become a councillor, I had already been a councillor in Three Springs, so I had a bit of background knowledge about it. But Esperance is the town that I grew up in, so it's a town that I'm really, really passionate about, and I really enjoy doing things with the community and for the community. So when it was the previous elections, when they came around, I looked at it and I went, oh, shouldn't I? I should, but I'm doing this at the moment, so I'll keep it in mind. By the time the next elections came around, I thought, no, I need to do this. So yeah, it's all about community, and that's where my passion lies. So.
Okay. What do you enjoy about being a councillor?
Oh, what's there not to enjoy? No, not quite. There are some things that are a bit challenging. But what I enjoy most is the contact with the community and being able to do those things to make the right decisions for the community, or what we think are the right decisions. Maybe we don't always get it right, but it's working in a team of like-minded people to be able to do those things for the community and to come up with ideas, to discuss things with the community, to take it to them, to I guess just being able to have that commitment and being able to communicate with the whole community, not just individuals here and there. I mean, I really enjoy the individual contacts as well, but just knowing that we do make a difference in the community.
What do you find challenging?
Okay, what do I find challenging? I actually put a bit of thought into this yesterday. I did write some notes, so I may look this way occasionally.
Yeah.
I think probably one of the most challenging things is trying to get things right and knowing that not everyone's going to agree with us. We do know that there are challenging people in our community, and it doesn't matter what we do, we're not going to be able to do the right thing for them. And for me, that is a challenge. It's challenging me and how I think and what I think, so it becomes a challenge for me. And we've got such a diverse community here that we can't please everyone all the time. And the challenge is working out how we can do the best for the most.
That's a good one. So my last question is, and you may have already, I feel, partly answered this with the first question, but we have the council elections coming up in October this year, 2023. We're going to have 3 remaining councillors, and the rest are all going to be up for either re-election or their seat will be vacant. So now is the time for people to think about nominating. And why should people nominate to be on their local council?
Okay, this is another one I have really put some thought into as well. And once again, it's about community. It's having that commitment to the community. So if you are someone who has got that commitment, who really treasures your community, who wants to do the right thing by the community, put some thought into it, but also realise that it is a huge commitment. It's not just coming to 1 meeting a month, it's not just 2 meetings a month, but when you make that commitment to be a councillor, you really are making a commitment to the community that you are going to learn about what's happening, how to do it in your best way. You need to be able to go to the briefings, you need to be able to go to the community meetings, and there's also modules that we have to do in the first 12 months, and that's a huge commitment in itself. But if you've got that commitment power and you've got that compassion for the community, it's something that you really need to seriously think about. So it's I
guess my follow-up last question. You touched on it, but what is some of the workload and that expectation on councillors?
Okay, so workload, as I said, you've got your monthly meeting, the ordinary council meeting. There's also an agenda briefing that comes the week before. The agenda briefing is one where we get to ask all the questions. So for me, it's essential to be there. There are times that you can't make it, and everyone understands that.
Yeah.
But if you're going to make the commitment to be a councillor, you need to make the commitment to understand the questions, the answers behind the items that are coming up at a council meeting.
Yeah.
You can't just walk into a meeting, open your book and make decisions. You need to really think about those decisions and have the knowledge for those decisions.
It's a big responsibility, isn't it?
It is. It's a huge responsibility. And there's a lot of reading that goes with it as well. It's not just a 10-page agenda. Some of the agendas can be 500 pages.
Yeah.
And it's being able to understand what those agendas are about as well, and knowing the questions to ask. So you might look at an item and think, oh no, I don't have a question about that. But when it starts to be discussed at a briefing, it'll suddenly twig that, yes, I do need to know this little bit more. So it's not just itemising and saying, these are my questions. It's listening to what other councillors are saying and what the directors are saying and taking your answers from that and making the decisions from that so that you know you're making the best decision. Yeah.
Are there any last words you'd like to finish on?
Oh, I guess what I'd really like to say is it's not something to take lightheartedly. It does require commitment and dedication, but it's also extremely rewarding. So even if you're just thinking about it, an inkling in the back of your brain, think about it harder. And if you need to talk to anyone about it, get advice. There's counsellors here that can talk to you.